Hello children, Sairam. Okay, now children, we have already finished with chapter 1, and in chapter 2 we have finished with two basic operations, that is addition and subtraction. Now for your exam you'll be having chapter 1 and chapter 2 exercise 2.1 and 2.2, correct? So today we'll be doing revision. I will take a quick recap of whatever we have learned till now. So today we'll be doing chapter 1. Now in chapter 1 we have already learned how to count numbers up to crores, about the Indian and international number system, the face value and place value of a number, how to write the number in expanded and short form, comparison between the Indian and international number system, predecessor and successor of a number, how to compare a number and how to write the numbers in ascending and descending order, juggling of numbers, as well as rounding of numbers to the nearest 10, 100 and 1000. Now students, this is a table of India according to the Indian number system. Now here in ones period you have three places, that is ones, tens and hundreds. In the thousands period, lakhs period and crores period you have two places each. Now here an example is shown, that is the crore 85 lakh 46,213. Now when we place the commas, we start from the ones place, that is from the extreme right. We put the commas after the third digit, seventh digit and then fifth digit and then seventh digit. First the three places, then afterwards two places each. So in this example you have seen, now after placing the commas, we'll read this number as 3 crore 85 lakh 46,213. Now you can see this example here. If I place comma, so the comma will be, that is after 3 digit, then after every 2 digit. So this number, after placing the commas, you will read it as 38 crore 24 lakh 5,765. Now we also have learned about the international system of numeration. Now in international system of numeration, that is in ones period you have three places, whereas in thousands and millions period also you will have three places. Okay. Now in ones you have ones, tens, hundreds, whereas thousands you have 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and same way for million also you'll have three places, that is million, 10 million and 100 million. Now you'll read this example is given here. After placing the commas, that is after every three digit, you'll read this number as 18,345,215. Now what is the difference between the Indian system and the international system? All these topics we have already done. It is okay. Now in the ones period, according to the Indian system, we have three places. Then thousands, lakhs and crores will have two places each. Whereas in international system, all the periods will have three places. In ones period, thousands period and millions period, all will have three places. Now in the Indian system, starting from the extreme right, which I already told you, we'll put the commas, that is after the third digit, fifth digit and seventh digit. Whereas in the international system, from the extreme right, we'll put the commas after the third, sixth and ninth digits, that is after every three digits. Now we have also learned about the expanded and short form of a number, or you can say standard form of a number. Now how do we write a number in expanded form? What is expanded form? That is when we write a number as a sum of the place value of its digits, the number is said to be in expanded form. And when we write a number using digits, the number is said to be in short form, or you can say it is standard form. Now suppose if I take a number 258. If I write the place value of this number, I'll write it as 2 is in hundreds place, so 200. 5 is in tens place, so 50. 8 is in ones place, so it is in 8. So if I write the place values of these digits, I'll write, that means this number is expanded form. Whereas if I write only the number of that, it is said to be written in the short form or standard form. So when we write the number using the digits, it is in short form. When you write the place value as a sum of the place value of its digits, it is in expanded form. Now coming to the next topic, place value and face value. Now you all know that place value states the position of a digit, okay, of a given number, whether it is in hundreds place, tens place, thousands place, or ones place, or crores place. Whereas the place value describes the value of the digit. Now suppose here is an example is given, that is 2456. So if I write the place value of this, I will write it as 2 is in thousands place, so 2000. 4 is in hundreds place, so 400. 5 is in tens place, so 50. And 6 is in ones place, so it will be 6 itself. And whereas the face value is a number itself, that is the face value of the number does not change, it remains the same. If I say what is the place value of the number 2 in the thousands place, it will be the number 2 itself. Okay. Now coming, the next topic what we had learned is about the predecessor and successor of a number. Now what is successor? Successor means the after number, and predecessor is the before number, you can say. Now to find out the successor of a number, we will add 1 to a given number. We will add 1 to a given number. Now see the example here. The example is 1,23,445. To find the successor of this number, we will add 1 to it. Now after adding 1, your successor number will be 1,23,446. Now to find the predecessor of a number, you obtain it is by subtracting 1 from it. Now here the number is 34,213,211. It is an international number system. The commas are placed according to the international number system. So when you subtract 1 from it, you will get the predecessor of a number has 34,213,210. Okay. Now comparing of numbers. Now how do we compare numbers? This also we have done. That is, while comparing numbers, we should remember the following points. Now what are those points? That is, first thing is, if a number which has more digits is greater. Now here see in the example, 29,432 is greater than 9,807. Why? Because in 29,432 is a 5-digit number, whereas 9,807 is a 4-digit number. So it is obvious that the 5-digit number is greater than the 4-digit number. Now the second thing what you have to keep it in mind is when two numbers have the same number of digits. Now here I will give you an example. Now suppose if I have the number as 2,538 and the other number is 2,568. Now when two numbers have the same number, now the number in the thousands place is 2 and here also it is 2. In the hundreds place also here it is 5, here it is 5. In that case, we have to start comparing from the extreme left side. Now here it is 3 and here it is 6. So which number is greater? This number is greater. So when two numbers have the same number of digits, start comparing from the extreme left, that is the highest place value, and then move right to the smaller values. Now ordering of numbers, that is how to arrange the numbers in ascending and descending order. Now once you know how to compare a number, it becomes easy to write the numbers in ascending as well as descending order. Now here ordering numbers, That is means arrangement of numbers either from small to big or big to small. Now when we arrange the numbers in increasing order, it is known as ascending order. Since we are writing, you are writing the numbers in 5-digit and 6-digit number, so it is very necessary that you should learn to compare the numbers first. And when the numbers are arranged in decreasing order, they are known as descending order. Now juggling of numbers. Now in juggling of numbers, here are digits are given here. 5 digits are given, that is 2, 7, 5, 3 and 6. Now here, if you know how to form the largest number. Now here, to form the largest number, you will start from the larger number. To form the largest number, we will write the number as 7, 6. The next large number is 5, 3 and 2. Okay. Now to write the smallest number, you will write this, start from the smaller number 2, 3, 5, 6 and then 7. Okay, so you can easily form the larger number. Largest number is formed by writing from the large number to the small number, and the smallest number is formed by writing the from smallest number to the larger number. Now according to this 5 digits, you can also form many numbers. You can frame many numbers. Now you can take some digits like 2, 7, 5, 3, 6. You can make some more 5-digit numbers using this 2, 7, 5. You can interchange this. Also you can write it as 2, 3, 7, 6, 5. You can interchange these numbers 2, 3, 7, 5, 6. Similarly, you can frame some more 5-digit numbers by changing the order of the numbers 2, 5, 7, 3, 6, 25,700. You can change this number. Similarly, you can make many more 5-digit numbers using the given digits. Now about the rounding of the number to the nearest 10, 100 and thousands. Again, you have to keep 2 things in mind, 2 points in mind while rounding of a number. The first thing is, when the number you are rounding is followed by the numbers 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, round the number up. Now see, the example is given here 38. When you want to round the number to the nearest 10, here you will see the number in the ones place. Now in the ones place the number is 8. So you will add 1 to the number in the tens place. So your number will be 40. That is 3 plus 1, 4. And in the ones place you will add a 0. That is what it is said. That is, if you want to round off a number, if the number you are rounding is followed by 5, 6, that is 5 or more than 5, you have to round the number up. Now if the number you are rounding is followed by 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, that is less than 5, you can say round the number down. Now see this example 33. Here if you are rounding the number to the nearest 10, that means you will see the number in the ones place, it is 3. So since it is less than 5, you will not add 1 to the number in the tens place. In the tens place the number will remain same, and in the ones place you will put 0. So you will round the number downwards, that is 30. Okay, so only these 2 things you have to keep it in mind while rounding off the number to the nearest 10, 100 or 1000. Now here is an example of rounding of numbers. Now if this number has to be rounded off to the nearest 10, you will see the number in the ones place, it is 6. So what you will do is add 1 to the number in the tens place. 5 plus 1 will become 6. And in the ones place you will put a 0. So your number will be 38,460. Now the same number, if you want to round it off to the nearest 100, you will see the number in the tens place, that is 5. The number in the tens place is 5. So to the number 4 in the hundreds place you will add 1. So 4 plus 1 will be 5. In the tens and the ones place you will put both zeros. So your answer will be 38,500. Now the same example, if you want to round off the number to the nearest 1000, the number in the 1000 is 8. You will see the number in the hundreds place. Now the number in the hundreds place is 4. That means it is less than 5. So you will not add 1 to the number in the thousands place. You will keep the number as it is. So that will become the number 38,000. So 8 will remain as it is. You will not add 1. So rest of the numbers, that is 100, tens and ones, you will put 0. So your answer in rounding off the number to the nearest 1000 is 38,000. Now based on this, I want you all to read the question and choose the correct option. Okay, now the question is given here. You have to choose the correct option from A, B and C and put a tick. Now the predecessor of a number. Now children, in the exam also you will have to click the correct option, but by solving it in your book. You have to solve whatever the question is asked. You have to solve it in the book and then click the correct option for your exam also. Okay. Now the predecessor of the number 3,23,405. Now I already told you what is a predecessor. Predecessor means the before number. So 405, it is minus 1 you will do. So 3 lakh, your answer is 3,23,404. So which is your correct option? The first one. Now coming to the second question. The face value of the underlined digit in the number 13,40,168. I have already told you the face value of the number does not change. It remains the same. Okay, so the place value of the number, what is the answer for this? It is the third option, that is the number 3. If I say place value, if I have said place value, then your answer could have been, what should be the place value? It could have been the 3, this. But what I have asked is, I have asked the face value. The face value of the number does not change. It remains the same. Now coming to the third option, third question. The smallest number formed using the digits. Now how to form the smallest number? You'll go from small number to big number. So when you have to solve it in your book, how will you solve? That is, you'll write the number 1 first, which is small, then 2, then 4, then 6, 8 and then 9. Now place the commas. So what is your correct option? Your correct option is the second one, that is B, 1,24,689. So whatever the question is asked, solve it in your book and then choose the correct options. Coming to the fourth question. 1,687 when rounded off to the nearest 10. It is, now you have to see, you have to round off the number to the nearest 10. So you will see the number in the ones place. Correct? So what is the number in the ones place? In the ones place the number is 7. That means it is more than 5. So you will add 1 to the number. 1 to the number in the hundreds place. Sorry, tens place. That is 8 plus 1. That is 9. So your answer will be 1690. So which is your correct option? The first one. Okay, coming to the fifth question. Now 4,17,504 when rounded off to the nearest thousand. So here the number in the thousands place is 7. You will see the number in the hundreds place, that is 5. So what you will do is, to the number 7 you will add 1, that is 8. So your answer will be 4, 1, 8. So which is your correct option? The first one, that is A1. Okay. Okay, now here in this question, children, you have to find the standard form of a number. Expanded form is given. Okay, so first we'll make a table to find the expanded form of a number. So here 2 is in 10 crore place. So we'll start from 10 crore. So this is 10 crore, 10 lakh, 10,000, then 1,000, 100, tens, and then ones. Now since 2 is in 10 crore place, you write it under 10 crore. 3 is in crore place. 40, that is, it is 40 lakh. So 40 means 4 is in 10 lakh place. Lakh place, no number is given, so you'll put a 0. 20,000, so 2 is in 10,000s place. 8 is in thousands place. 7 is in hundreds place. 6 in tens place, and 2 is in ones place. Okay, sorry, here you'll place the commas after 2 digits, 3 digits, 2 digits, and then 2 digits. So your answer is 23 crore 40 lakh 28,762. So which is your correct option? The first one. Okay, so solve it in your book and then choose the correct option. Now the last question is difference between the place values of the digit 3 and 8 in the number 92,37,860 is. Now here the word given is difference. Okay, difference means what will you do? That is, you will subtract and find the answer. Now what is the place value of the digit 3 in this number? It is 30,000. Whereas the place value of the number 8 is in hundreds place. So 800. Now to find the difference, you will subtract. 8 cannot be subtracted here. So you'll borrow from this 3. This will become 9 and then 10. Now 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 and then 2. Place the comma. So your answer is 29,200. So which is your correct option? C1. Okay. Now here instead of difference, if it is given as sum, instead of this word difference, if it is given as sum, what will you do is you will add the place value of the 3 and 8. That is, suppose if it is 30,000, you will add plus 800 if the word sum is given. Sum means to add. So your answer will be 30,800. Now since it is given as difference, you will subtract and find the answer. Okay students, same way in the exam also you have to solve it and then choose the correct option. Solve it in your book aside, okay, and then only choose the correct options. So till then we'll start with chapter 2 in the next class revision. Till then keep practicing. Thank you for today and bye.